Mrs. P. I am here to do my budget. This is going to be the budget that we will use for the second week of December. We have 5 weeks in our budget for the month of December, just because one, it's a long month and we had to start in like the end of November. So we are already to the second week, ready to start planning and doing that. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great week. Today, I'm filming this on Monday. I had a really good Monday. I don't know why I have so much energy today, but I am doing really well. I guess the vacation, the break that I had for Thanksgiving really helped like rejuvenate me. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to zoom you in. Okay, so we are working from the dates of December 5th through the 11th. Okay, I don't know why. I feel like I'm talking funny. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it's me that I'm hearing myself funny or what. All right, so rollover. I did have to adjust this, and you will see when I do my check-in that we had another unexpected expense, and I should have expected it because it's winter and we needed propane. So anyway, whatever reason, I didn't even think about filling tanks of propane for our gas logs. All right, so rollover is $12.40, or what we anticipate. We still have one more day that I need to like see how things go before I can check that in. Mr. P income, still around 1,000. Other, I am not expecting anything else. And his income could come in under 1,000 this week because of Thanksgiving. But I'm going to go ahead and just leave it at 1,000, and we will just see what happens. So we are expecting around $22.40. That's what we're going to budget with. All right, we have 4 bills this week. We've got the car wash, and it's around $40. We have Life 360, which is around $9. Mr. P Hobby. My dog has decided to start chewing on something while I am videoing. All right, and iRobot 27. And so our bills and expenses total $137, and that leaves us with $21.03. Okay, I'm gonna still have, this is my little desk caddy with all of my fun stuff. I'm gonna move it out of my way because I can't push my planner up. All right, so for this section is our sinking funds and savings. Sinking funds, I had to bump up this one also to $335, and you will see when I do my cash breakdown why that is. Savings is $380. So this pen, I don't know if it's skipping. I put lotion on my hands, and it could be skipping because I've got oils on the paper. $715 is the total for this section, and that leaves us with $1,388. Now we go up here to groceries and gas and all the things. $13.88, and we have groceries, pets. I'm just going to go ahead and write all these. Household, all the same categories. Mr. P, Mrs. P, Miss P, eating out, gas, miscellaneous, and unbudgeted. Okay, so for groceries, I'm expecting $150. Pets, $20. I'm taking out $150. I'm taking out $20 for pets, $20 for household, $30 for Mr. P, $50 for Mrs. P, $20 for Miss P, $30 for eating out, $70 for gas, and $10 for miscellaneous. I don't know why I just had like a brain kink there. All right, so this section is $400, leaving us with $988. Then we go down here to debt, and we have no debt that we need to pay this week, but this is when we would have paid our Lowe's card payment. So we're gonna put $30 toward the Snowball card, and I highly doubt anything extra toward the Snowball. So this section is $30, and that will leave us with $9.58. So we will roll over $958. It is very possible that this comes in less than that because we have to travel for our state. No, we're not in state yet, but for our round 4 playoff game. And we were very fortunate. Our first 3 rounds of the playoffs were played at home because we were ranked high enough or higher than the person we were playing or the team we were playing that we got to have the home field advantage, which is great because it saves you money in travel. Well, this week the team has to travel because the team we play is ranked 2nd in the state and we are 3rd in the state. So it's going to be a tough game, and I would love to see those boys keep winning, but a little tiny part of me also says it's okay if we don't win because I am ready to be done with football. It's cold. We are freezing at the games. Freezing. We are able to bundle up, but the cheerleaders and the players are absolutely miserable. But yeah, so that is that. We will have to stay overnight. We don't have to. We do not have to stay overnight, but the games typically, by the time everything's wrapped up and my daughter is able to leave because she is a cheerleader, it is usually about 11 before we're finished, and it is such a long drive that I don't feel comfortable driving at night, and I don't want my husband driving that late at night, so we are going to stay the night and then head home in the morning. So that is the plan. So let's go ahead and do our cash planning. Okay, so I have got my draft off to the side. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in. I am going to try to keep the bills to where I don't have to, I can use the ATM and get very little from the actual bank. It's just easier that way. So I don't think you can see very well. All right, so groceries, $150, and that's going to be 7 20s and 110. Pets, a 20. Household, a 20. Mr. P, 30. A 20 and a 10. Miss P, 50. That's going to be 2 20s and a 10. Miss P, a 20. Eating out, 30. That's going to be a 20 and a 10. Gas, 70. That's 3 20s and 2 5s. And miscellaneous is a 10. Okay, then we go down to our first binder. We have beauty, medical, sports, family fun, and pool. All right, so beauty is getting 20, medical 20, sports 200. Because we have to stay in a hotel, which we get a discount through my husband's job. So we get a significant chunk of like savings in hotels, especially if we stay in certain ones. We'll probably need an extra tank of gas, and we'll have to eat. And I don't want to take it out of the eating out category because I'm trying to save that. But I am planning on having some extra money towards eating out. We will not eat fancy. We'll probably do a drive-through. All right, family fun 20 and pool 5. All right, so all of these can be a 20. For sports, I'm going to do 10 20s, family fun a 20, and pool a 5. Okay, so then we go down to our more long-term savings and sinking funds. We've got subscriptions, vet, car tags, car maintenance, home maintenance, and I'm putting emergency fund here because I don't have any space here, and I've already printed these out and laminated them, and I don't want to have to do that again. So subscriptions is going to get 10, vet 10, car tags 5, car maintenance 5, home maintenance 40, and emergency fund 80. And you'll see why I went up on emergency fund. All right, subscriptions 10, 10, 5, 5, 40. For home maintenance, it's going to be 220s. Emergency, I'm going to do 120, 3 10s, 4 5s, and 10 1s. Because I'm doing the scratchers now, like the savings challenges. Summer savings 100, Christmas 50, wedding and travel 100, mini Monday 50. And this is why I added more to emergency fund is the YouTube pop. It will end on December 5th, I think. I think that's the last time we stuff it. And so I had budgeted money all the way through December, and it won't start again until January. So that $18, I just rounded up to 20 and added an extra 20 to the emergency fund. All right, so summer savings, I'm going to get 120, 5 10s, 6 5s, and 10 1s. Christmas is going to get 3 10s, 3 5s, and 5 1s. Wedding and travel, I saved the 5s. I have stuck aside $100 in 5s. It really needed to go back to the bank, but I'm going to hang on to it like I do my ones for my mini Mondays. And so I'm going to get larger bills to like condense it. All right, so wedding and travel is going to get 3 20s and 4 10s. Is that right? 60 plus 40, yeah, okay. And then mini Mondays is going to get 8 5s. Okay, so that is all of our cash, the denominations that we plan to get from the bank. So that's going to be 37 20s, which is $740. 22 10s, which is $220. 26 5s, which is $130, and 25 1s, which is $25, and all of this equals $1,115. December is a very eventful month. It's just one of those times where, you know, things come up. We've got 2 sports going on right now. On the road constantly. It's so much easier sometimes to, you know, go through a drive-through rather than coming like I live like a 20-minute drive to our town where school and sports and all that stuff is. So going back and forth, one, it uses a lot of gas, it takes up a lot of time, and it's just hard. So sometimes it is easier to go through a drive-through. Now, I will sometimes take my lunch to school and my dinner, so I'll heat it up. But my daughter, she is so picky, like she doesn't always do that, but she's happy with a thing of fries from, you know, McDonald's, so, you know, she can eat pretty cheap. So anyway, that is my cash for this week, which is the second week. And now we get to do my and now we get to do my meal plan. Let's see here. We are going to be eating between December 5th through the 11th. I go ahead and write the dates here. That way, if there's anything significant, it will stick out in my mind. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in. It's going to be a pretty basic meal plan this week. So Thursday is, I think, a free night, no baseball. A free night, no basketball. Oh my goodness, where is my brain? Obviously in the spring when it starts to warm up. Shake and bake pork chops. We haven't had those in a while. I have the shake and bake and I have the pork chops because I've got some that were reduced in price at the grocery store. Even though it wasn't on my meal plan for last week, I went ahead and picked those pork chops up, so they're in the freezer, so I have pork chops. I'm going to do broccoli and pasta. And when I say pasta, it's like this angel hair pasta, like a box kit thing that my daughter loves, and I actually love it too. All right, so shake and bake. I've got the shake and bake, the pork chops. I'll need to get the broccoli. And I do have the pasta. All right, so Friday, this is the round 4 playoffs. So we will eat somewhere on the road, okay? And then Saturday, we will get up and head back to town, back home on Saturday morning. And we have a parade that my daughter is in that evening. It's like a night parade. So I'm going to do something easy, sloppy joes and French fries. So I have sloppy joe mix and I have hamburgers, but I'll need the buns. And I'm going to just get like regular like potato or French fries, like frozen fries. So French fries. I love homemade fries, but it takes a while and we're going to be tired and scrambling around to get everything unloaded, unpacked, and get to the parade. All right, Sunday. Okay, so Sunday I'm going to do meatballs with gravy, mashed potatoes, and green peas. I was watching a video, Bailey's Budget, I think, or Budget with Bailey, Mrs. Bailey. She has had this a couple times in her videos where she made meatballs and then made a gravy, and it just looked so good. And so I've been craving that ever since I watched her video of it. And so she has a budget channel, like she is like trying to pay off her debt also, but she also like talks about what she cooks, and that was one of the meals that she had made for her family. All right, so then on Monday, and I know we just had mashed potatoes, but I want to do loaded. Oh, I forgot to write what I need for this. I have tons of potatoes. They were on sale for Thanksgiving, so I've got a big like 10-pound bag. I have hamburger meat. I'll make my gravy. I think I'll need to get green peas, so I'm going to go ahead and put that there. Okay, so Monday, I'm going to do loaded potato soup. Whoop. Oh, I hate messing up. Just get carried away. Potato soup. I love potato soup. It is just so like warm and comforting. Technically, I usually make it like on a weekend, but since, I don't know, it didn't work out that way. So potato soup, and just some like French bread with it. Just the Walmart French bread. So I will need, I've got potatoes. I've got heavy whipping cream. What else do I need for that? I need sharp cheddar cheese. And I've got chicken broth. I've got the bacon. I've got everything else I think I need for that. So I think just cheddar cheese. Oh, I need to get the bread. French bread. You can't beat the $1 French bread from Walmart. All right, Tuesday, I am going to do bean and cheese burritos. And my daughter had this without knowing what she was eating and loved it. So I thought, you know what? I can make that at home. So bean and cheese burritos. And then I'll do some rice on the side. All right, so bean and cheese. So I'm not going to make my own refried beans. I'm just going to buy some refried beans. I need to get some Monterey Jack cheese. Monterey, I think that's how you spell it. Cheese, and I think that's all I need for that. I've got everything else. She won't eat tomatoes, so I'm not even going to buy that. But we've got sour cream and stuff. All right, so then on Wednesday, we are going to do oven fried chicken. My husband and I well, we all love the chicken thighs, like the bone-in or boneless. It doesn't matter. But I have a pack of bone-in chicken thighs. So I will just do oven fried chicken. We will do some cream corn because I got several of the, I don't know, logs of cream corn, that like the frozen cream corn, because it was on sale for Thanksgiving. So I'm going to have some of that. And oh gosh, what else should I have? I should have something green. Maybe some green beans. Okay, so I have all of that. I have the chicken. I have everything I need for that one. All right, so that is our meal for the next week. Not too bad. I'm going to see. I have never made potato soup in the crock pot. The recipe I use is like a copycat recipe from a restaurant that we love. It's O'Charlie's. I don't even know if they still have that restaurant. I haven't eaten at an Old Charlie's in years. But they had the best potato soup, and you can find like their copycat recipe, and that's what I always use. I'm just not sure if I can make it in the crock pot, which would be amazing if I could, because that would save me a ton of time. So I need to look and see if I can make that in the crock pot. If you guys know how to make potato soup in the crock pot, like, do I just put it on low, or I don't know, because it'd have to cook all day, and I don't want my potatoes to be too mushy. I don't know. Maybe I could just cook it like normal and just put it on low and see what happens. Maybe I'll just do that. But I don't know. Can all the milk and stuff go in, like the heavy whipping cream? Can that go in the crock pot? Does that like go like curdle or anything? I'm not sure. Or do you add that at the end? Maybe you add it at the end. I don't know. You guys let me know. I'm not sure. I haven't used my crock pot a whole lot. I don't take advantage of it as much as I should. So anyway, if you guys know how to make potato soup in the crock pot with, if it uses heavy cream, let me know in the comments. But anyway, that is all for today. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.